Hey there gamers, and welcome back to another episode of Alphabet Soup SMP, and look at my wings. That's right, I got the new cherry blossom cape from the Minecraft mob vote. I think they look pretty snazzy, and yes, I did vote for the armadillo, and I'm not sorry. Now, before we get too far into the video today, I do briefly just want to mention one thing over here. We were supposed to have a Halloween themed fall festival, but unfortunately I just kind of ran out of time and I didn't have time to finish setting everything up, but I did have some help from Soul building some stuff, and I do just want to briefly give them a shout out. They made this adorable little pumpkin guy, and they made this pumpkin patch as well, and they also spent a long time working on this maze. Now you might notice some of these skeleton skulls lying around the area, and these ones, well, these ones are fake, but these ones are real. I actually went down to the ancient city to find some skeleton skulls there, and I'll roll that footage for you right now. Now we do have the more mob heads data pack on the server here, which makes all of the mobs drop heads. However, there are a couple of heads that it doesn't actually apply to because you can already get them in the game. Those are creeper heads, skeleton heads, and zombie heads. To get those, you actually have to blow up those mobs with a charged creeper. But there is another way that we can get skeleton skulls. Now, unfortunately, the place we can find them is in the ancient city. And that's where we're headed right now. Oops. Yeah. There it is. But I'm not quite ready to explore this right now. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I just, yoink that up. Oh my gosh. Hello? Hello. I'm gonna head back up, empty out my inventory, and then maybe see if I can scrounge up some wool blocks, and then we'll take on this ancient city and see what it has in store for us. Well, I managed to find a whopping 4 pieces of wool, and I don't have a sheep farm, but I do have a way to get a little bit more wool. And that, of course, is the spider spawner. I don't know if I ever showed this. I think I did this off camera, so I don't know if this has ever actually been seen in one of my videos, but I did set up this spider spawner. So I'm gonna sit here for a while and gather up some string. We have 3 stacks of wool now. I think we're ready to take on the ancient city. Alright, here we are. I'm very, very scared. I'm gonna go ahead and craft about half a stack of these into some carpets. And just gonna make a pathway. What's happening? Bats, maybe? Seems like it's something from underground. I don't think it's me, and therefore we are safe. And yes, I am still shifting because I'm nervous. We're here just looking for skeleton skulls, is what I'm actually here for, but if I can manage to snag some swift sneak, that would be very helpful. Oh, ho, ho, ho. I wonder if I can pull this off. I feel like around here is where there's usually skeleton skulls, but I have no idea, to be honest. There is one right there. Swift sneak 1. That's nice, nice, nice. I'll just go ahead and take everything, I suppose. Curse of Vanishing is unfortunate, but of course they both have Curse of Vanishing. It's unfortunate, but it's a pair of diamond leggings, so Right now, I think that's the only catalyst or the only sensor that I see over here. So, fingers crossed, I think I'll be safe to break this. Perfect. There, I got a shrieker, a couple of shriekers. Got it. My pinky is starting to shake. There it is. Okay, that's all of the skulls I was able to spot. Should I go for it? I don't think I have any strikes. If I do, I have one. Oh. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I have, I think, 2 Swift Sneak 2 books now, so that'll get me a Swift Sneak 3, and I think I am ready to get the heck out of here. I did it. Alright, I made it out, and let's take a look at what we've got. We've got a lot of diamond leggings, and they all have a curse on them, which is annoying. But hey, they're diamond leggings. Might come in handy at some point. We also got a few Swift Sneak books. So we got 2 say that 5 times fast, for real. Swift Sneak. Right? Yes. So we've got 2 Swift Sneak 1s and 2 Swift Sneak 2s. So I can combine these 2 to make a Swift Sneak 3 and put that on our leggings. Got a couple of other enchanted books as well. Only found 4 skeleton skulls, which is not great, if I'm being honest. I think I'll definitely go back to that ancient city in the future, because there's definitely a lot. I definitely did not loot everything, but I just wanted to be out at that point. So we got Swift Sneak 3, and boy is it expensive. So we're gonna put these on my boots, and no, they go on the leggings, that's right. How much is it gonna cost me? 13. Yeesh. Alright, but now, woo! Now we can sneak around super fast. This will definitely come in handy for buildings. I wasn't satisfied with just those 4 skulls, so I ended up having to go the Treasure Creeper route anyways, which meant obtaining a trident, which took over an hour, and then I had to enchant the trident with channeling and loyalty. Then I had to wait for a thunderstorm, which took so long that I ended up installing a thunderstorm switch because most of the people on the server have jobs or school, and nobody's gonna have time to wait around for thunderstorms if they wanted to attempt this. Then finally I was able to start my head hunt, striking creepers with the lightning to charge them and getting them to blow up near skeletons. I tried making this obsidian pit to lure all the mobs into, and it did not end well. I wasn't recording at the time, but I was getting shot at by a skeleton and my health was low, so I tried to hit the skeleton with my trident, and I ended up electrocuting myself and blowing up about half of the items in my inventory. in the process, including the trident and my brand new Swift Sneak pants and my trusty netherite axe. So that's when I decided to just change my skin to the skeleton texture and just pull myself up a bunch of times. So even though we didn't end up getting to have our fall festival event, I still wanted to make sure that I recognized all of Soul's hard work in helping me out with it. So you should definitely go check them out. They stream on Twitch and their channel will be linked in the video description along with all of the other members of Alphabet Soup SMP. I always have everyone's channels linked in my video description, so you should definitely go and check them out. But today it is finally time for me to build my shop here in the shopping district, and it is about to be nighttime, so I'm gonna go to sleep. So I'm thinking for my shop, I'm probably gonna build it over here on this edge. I might even go a little bit back in, like, ooh. I might even go like right here and build just like a cute little bridge over this. Even though there's no water here, this is technically a river biome. Maybe I could like kind of connect the river up. But I think it would be super cute to have a little bridge leading into our shop, which I want to be kind of like surrounded by the trees. So first things first, gotta collect some resources and then we'll build the shop and we'll talk more about it. First off, I need to visit a river biome to grab plenty of clay, and then hop on over to the mesa biome to grab some terracotta and yellow terracotta. I'll also need plenty of spruce wood for this build, and some dark oak, but luckily we already have plenty of that in the community center, so I just grabbed a couple of stacks from there. And then finally, all that was left to do was smelt down the clay into bricks and then craft those up into blocks. Now I just have to clear out a few trees and I'm ready to build. I have had nothing but technical difficulties since we last spoke. But the good news is, our shop is done and landscaped. I added lots of trees and some flowers, lots of glowberries around, and a few lanterns to keep the place bright so we don't have any more creepers spawning and walking into my building. And I've also got a little bridge right here, and I terraformed down underneath, so there's actually like a little creek flowing through. And here is the shop. This is Kara's Curios, my curio shop. And this is the inside. I had so many clips of just like the process of building everything up and stocking the shop and building a farm to get totems of undying and fairy dust, but nothing wanted to work. Replay mod didn't want to work. My microphone didn't want to work. OBS didn't want to work. Like nothing's been working. So here we are. And the shop has been pretty much stocked up. Yeah, we'll go for a little tour. So this is obviously the entrance. This is the counter where you come to purchase things. And speaking of purchasing things, I've got a little instruction manual here, because this is not going to be just a walk in and drop off diamonds and pick up whatever you need kind of shop. I want it to be a little bit more interactive. Welcome to Kara's Curios. Please ring the bell for service. Have a look through our collections upstairs. You never know what rare treasures you might come across. Once you find what you're looking for, bring it to the counter to make your bargain. Diamonds aren't the only currency we accept. You can also make a trade of other rare or valuable items or even information. Couldn't find what you were looking for or need more stock? Have a word with our shopkeeper and they may be able to obtain the items for the right price. It might make a little more sense once we go upstairs and you see that there's not actually prices on anything. I do have a few things here in the front that I have set a price to and just made them kind of easily accessible. So we have all fairy dust is 1 diamond per stack, and that includes gunpowder, which I am sure will be our best selling. And we also have our other kinds of fairy dust in here as well. These also come from the raid farm, which I will show you the raid farm, even though you can't see me building it. I will go show it to you. And then up here we have totems of undying, and those are 1 diamond each. So I feel like those might be the things that people are coming in here for the most. There's also some enchanted books around. What's this one? That was Feather Falling 1. So some of them are like kind of meh. Some of them are that one's also kind of meh. So these were also available for sale, and there's no prices for the books. These will be something that you would have to bargain for. Let's head upstairs to see the rest of the shop. And it's really tight and cramped in here, and that's like exactly what I was going for. This was my exact intention, was to make it feel like a really messy, like antique shop kind of vibe in here, where you're gonna be kind of digging through some stuff that's maybe not all that great, but there's also some things in here that you might like, and some rare items as well that I've found just on my adventures that I don't have too much of a use for really, but other people might be looking for those. And then we'll keep heading upwards. This is the 3rd floor now. Again, nice and cramped. Some rare items in there. And then up to the 4th floor, and this is the attic, which is probably my favorite room because there is, of course, some glowberries, and it wouldn't be a carrot noodle soup build without a, what are these things called? A spore blossom. That's just like my signature touch. And we have this sniffer egg. And this is actually a mini block, which is a data pack, which I enabled on the server. So now wandering traders will sell mini versions of pretty much any block in the entire game. They'll have like a few it'll be randomized, so it's not the same ones every time. They don't sell them all at once, but so now every time I see a wandering trader before I steal the leads, I just, you know, see if he's got anything interesting. So I did find some sniffer eggs. I've got some mini moss blocks. And also down here I do have some, that's right, mini red mushroom blocks too. So yeah, there is our shop all finished and stocked up. Hopefully we'll get some customers in here soon. I have literally just been throwing these at people for advertisement because I have so many of them, thanks to the raid farm. And so let's actually go head over there and I will show you how it works. So let's head onto the nether roof. And if we just head off in this direction, I have actually connected my nether portal. This one goes back to my cave base. And then if we go over here to this portal, this leads to the raid farm. And here we are at the raid farm. So we've got a villager right down here. We just have to get Bad Omen and come within like 60 blocks of this guy, and then it will start a raid, and then we come over to this platform. Also, there's a pillager outpost right there, so I can very easily just go over there and find the captain and get Bad Omen, and then fly right over here and set off the raid. And then I go up this bubble elevator, and here is the platform where we sit here and just whack some raiders. They actually spawn up there and then get pushed down. The Ravagers get burned up in the lava up there. And I built this with a tutorial, of course. I don't know how to do this stuff by myself, but I built this from Logical Geek Boy's tutorial, so I'll try to remember to link that down in the video description. But then, so you'll have Bad Omen when you're done, and then you'll come down here, and then that gets you back in range of the village, and then you come back up here, and it'll start a new one. So you can't really AFK here, but it produces quite a bit of it produces quite a bit. I'll go ahead and let it run once. So let's come down here and see if we can find a captain. I see him right there. Come here. Oh, try not to die. Okay. Why didn't I get Bad Omen? Oh my god. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, maybe it's because he burned. Oh. It's not going to work if I die in the process. Come here. Alright, now I have Bad Omen. And once we get closer enough to the villager, right, the raid starts. And then we swim up here. You can see all of the guys spawning in up there. And then we just gotta wait for them to fall down. There they come. And I think that's all of them. Yep. Let me just look down here and see what we got. Then we have Bad Omen again. And then we can drop down here, start a new raid, come up top. And there they are. The water pushes them off. The Ravagers get caught in the lava up there. And that's how it works. And then I don't think that I have any milk up here. But I'm gonna go ahead and fly off and grab some milk. Oh, but it's nighttime. See if we can just do like a flyby. Nope, I landed. Okay. Drink some milk. That gets rid of the Bad Omen, and then we can go back over here through the portal and go home. So that is the raid farm, and that's why I have so many levels. It works very well as an XP farm. And that is going to be it for me this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, let me know what you think of the Curio shop. And if you want to see more videos from me in the future, be sure to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to keep up with all things Alphabet Soup SMP, there will be a link in the description of the video to join our community Discord, where you can get notifications to see when all of our members go live or upload a video, and we'd love to have you there. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!